I was wrong about episode 5 of Andor, and let me explain why. Hello, beautiful human. Welcome to Kick Up Flicks. Andor episode 5, I couldn't have been more wrong. I think it was an episode we really did need. I ended up saying in the last video, like everybody else, nothing did happen. It was boring. Oh my goodness, why did they show it? I think it's an episode that we truly did need, for the simple fact is that Andor might not have known what to do. What I mean by that is this. Look at the position of Andor, right? He was at one point in time a cook in the military, and that's how he served. Maybe at some point in time he had some sort of combat, but it doesn't mean he knows how to fight, right? He doesn't mean he knows the drills and the training that people of the enlisted side get that are boots on the ground. Those are people in the front lines, right? He was somebody that stayed on base behind the wire. So behind the wire is staying on base. Outside the wire is for those people who leave to go fight. He wasn't one of those, as far as I understood from that one comment that was made that he was a cook. Now, along with that, you have to understand, I was also in the military, so from a personal aspect, I totally understand this because I was air wing side. If you told me to go to the ground side and blend in with them as if I belonged, I really couldn't do it unless I had some kind of training, because their training is far different than my training. Can I march? Yes. Can I listen to orders? Yes. Can I hold a weapon? Sure. Yes, I can. But do I hold a weapon the way they hold a weapon? Do I march the way they march? Do I talk the way they talk? Everything is fundamentally different, though we are in the same branch. And that is one thing that I totally missed in that episode, which makes it more important of why they were training the way they were. When they asked Andor, do you remember how to march? Yeah, sure, I know how to march. But it's how you march, right? The adjusting of the shoulders, how you position yourself, how you hold yourself. Remember, when he broke in and stole things from the Empire, he did it as none other than a cleaner. Someone who doesn't need to know how to march or have to hold themselves in a very particular kind of way, or even know how to speak. Why? Because they're not holding a rank or need permission to get into a specific room, because they need to go clean every room in a place. They just need, a certain level of cleaners that are limited, I'm pretty sure. So that's why he ended up stealing tools. It's not like they're going to check your identity every single time. And this is where I was wrong. I think that this episode was definitely needed. Now, do I believe things could have been done differently? I sure do. If Andor could have done things differently, as in get things wrong a little bit more, it probably would have made the episode make more sense, as if, hey, yes, he knows what he's doing. He knows, like, which hand you shoot with and which side you should be marching on. But maybe he does get some other things wrong because he's not 100% familiar with the training of people who are, guess what, on the ground side, that are walking next to each other on a regular basis, that have to march on a daily basis. Those are specific things that they have to get right in order to get in. Because remember, this group is not made to fight in and fight out. They're made to go in covertly and try to leave covertly. At most, they can get ready for a firefight in the event of an emergency, but at the same time, they are in the process of escaping and not to stay for the firefight. So that is something we also have to really much keep in mind. I think, in my mind, totally different point of view, that this episode was definitely needed, because it sets the ground that Andor doesn't really know everything, and he's also willing to learn. Now, I do still stand by everything else that I said with him trying to give up, like saying that he got paid and stuff like that. I still stand by all of that. I don't think he should have did all that, but I'm really happy that they took the time for him to learn how to march and hold a weapon again, just to see what he does and doesn't know. I think that was definitely a good point to bring out. Let me know if you agree or disagree, and if you like what I'm doing, subscribe, hit that like button, and don't forget to kick up and not down. Now we'll see you the next time I post. Peace.